Hi YouTubers, Damien from the Collector's Edition again. What we're seeing here is I'm working through the Scanlens AFL cards, the different years. We've got a 1969 card. It was a set of 48 cards and also had a subset of what was known as pop-ups, which they'd pop out and they'd sit up, but they're a little bit harder to find because they were done and wrecked over the years. Characteristics of the card, you'll see it's a white background with a blue border with the white emblem of the club that the player played for in the top right hand corner. Then you've got down the bottom the name, the club they played for and the position that they played, and just a little white number in the bottom right hand corner, and that's pretty well the 69 card. There's as I said, there's 48. They're worth $5 to $10 a card if you can find them in good condition. The stand-ups are somewhere 30, 40, maybe up to 70, because they're much harder to find and have been used and play with, and you quite often find them in halves. So I'll show you a couple that are not popped in a minute. So these are the card, and on the back, as per past years and future years, they've got a jigsaw which shows, I think, the grand final from the year before, which is the 1968 grand final, which I'll show you a little bit further because I've got a few cards I can make up some of it. So I'll just quickly go through the different cards and how they look. So that's John Rantel, that's North Melbourne, that was a training drill one, which they did with some of their cards. Bob Skilton, legend of the game. Dennis Marshall, the Cats. Gary Lazarus, Fitzroy. Essendon has been drawn on, unfortunately. Fitzroy Lions, Rob Cobain, it's a Wayne Richardson, Collingwood one. Alan Davis at Saints. Ricky Watt, Collingwood. Don McKenzie, Essendon, South Melbourne. Footscray, the Bulldog in the top corner there. Robert Walls. Carlton, Gerlach at the Bombers, the great Serge Silvani, Dad of Sauce, Frank Davis at Melbourne, Tom Allison at North Melbourne, Fred Cook of the Bulldogs, Norm Brown of the Lions, and then you got Roger Dean of the Tigers, and we've got Mike Patterson, all the Tigers. And if we quickly come across, these were the die cuts or the cutouts. This is Ted Whitten. It's got a little chunk there on the left-hand side, but still in its entirety. And then we've got Essendon one, Jeff Pryor, once again, not unpopped, but you'd quite often see the outside of it, it all disappeared on some cards, and they sell for a couple of dollars each, unfortunately. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll do some of the jigsaw on the back to see what it looks like. Okay, I'll see you soon. See ya. Okay, here we show the part of the back of the jigsaw of the 69 Scanlens. As you can see, it's action shots of the actual grand final. I've got a few cards, so I've managed to make up some of it, just to give you an idea as to what they'll look like. If you come down in the bottom corner there, you can actually see the final scores. Carlton winning by 3 points. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And if you have the full set, you can make the full lot. So that's the back of the 69 Scanlens.